Hey everyone, this is Mike with the One Stop Co-op Shop, and today I'm playing Hercules and the 12 Labors. And disclaimer for this one, they sent me an early copy of the game, so it's still partially a prototype. It's very close to finished, but some of the graphic designs, some of the rules and stuff are still in flux. But this should be pretty representative of the final game. And if you like the content on the One Stop Co-op Shop, consider supporting us through Patreon. You get early access to our videos and exclusive videos every month you can't see anywhere else. You can also listen to our weekly podcast for a review or a design discussion, or join the conversation and say hi on our Discord. So Hercules and the 12 Labors is kind of like a boss battler with dice placement and manipulation. You are going through Hercules or Heracles' 12 labors from mythology. For each one, you get a fun little narrative kind of summary of what happened, and then one or more cards with this nice embossing effect to fight the different labors or confront them. And then after you beat them, you level up into a card that'll give you more dice mitigation. And you're trying to survive through all 12 labors without your life going all the way down or without running out of time on any labor. You'll see how that works, while also eventually pumping your divinity up, because the only way to get a full victory is to defeat the last labor and have your divinity full, so that, like in the mythology, you can ascend to godhood after your adventures are all done. And the main difficulty modifier for the game is how many dice you start with in your core dice pool. 4 is standard difficulty. You can go to 5 if you want to make the game easier, or good luck, go down to 3 if you want to make it harder. I'm going to try normal difficulty here and see how it goes. And the rest of the game is very straightforward, and the mechanics kind of ramp up as you go. So you'll see the first fight is like a tutorial. It's incredibly simple to play, and then you get more complexities as you get more resources and cards. So here, I'm going to read the first narrative. I'm not going to go through all of them, because this is really not a narrative game, and certainly on my follow-up plays after my first one, I've just skipped reading the cards. I'm a mythology teacher, so I already know a lot of these details, although I don't always know how to pronounce the word, so apologies for that. But yeah, if you've never heard of Heracles' 12 Labors before, Hercules' 12 Labors, this will be a nice little kind of summary to get you up to speed on what's going on with this story. The Nemean lion. The first labor set out by Eurystheus was to slay the Nemean lion. Begotten by Typhon and Echidna, this vicious beast had impenetrable skin and tormented the nearby countryside. Upon his journey to Nemea, Hercules met Melorchus, a poor worker who offered him shelter for an evening, as well as a sacrifice for a successful battle against the lion. Hercules told the man to wait, and if he returned victorious, they would make a sacrifice together to the glory of all-seeing Zeus. But if he did not return within 30 days, Melorchus could make a sacrifice to honor him as a fallen hero. Hercules then set out, tracking the lion for days. When he finally spotted the beast, he nocked an arrow, took aim, and let loose. Since the bow was a gift from the bright, life-giving Apollo himself, he felt nothing could stop the arrow from finding its mark. However, the stories were true. The lion's skin was indeed impenetrable, and the arrow failed to penetrate the ferocious creature. Hercules knew he would have to rely on his strength. He pursued the lion into a cave and engaged in combat. His club found its mark many times, but the lion fought back with fearful vigor, gnashing teeth and tearing claws. In the midst of the struggle, Hercules wrapped his arms around its monstrous neck and held fast until the lion fell limp, and he was sure of his victory. Using the razor-sharp claws of a lion itself, he skinned the creature and wore its impenetrable hide as armor. On his journey back, he met with his new friend Melorchus, and they fulfilled the promised sacrifice to Zeus, which enraged Hera further into her endless rancor towards Hercules. Upon his return, the lion's hide on his back, Eurystheus was so terrified that he ordered Hercules to wait outside the gates of the city, and from then on, further labors would be demanded through a herald. All right, so we get our first boss card, which is a single card. A lot of the later ones will have more. The Nemean lion. And we've got our only starting item, the Bow of Hercules, and we've got our basic stats. We've also got these cards over here, which are called mood cards. Some are positive, some are negative. We'll get to that in a second. So we are starting out with 17 health. If we go down to the skull, we lose. We're starting out with, as I mentioned, 0 divinity. We won't have any cards that allow us to gain divinity for quite a while. So that right now is kind of not important at all. The Nemean lion has a die symbol here with a 6. So we take these labor dice, which are the gold ones, and we put it here. This is going to serve 2 purposes. Number 1, every turn it's going to advance 1 and inflict whatever effect is noted here. And if it gets to the skull, that's another loss condition. And number 2, this is tracking the damage we've dealt to the labor. Once we get it down to 0, we win. Later labors with more cards will have up to 4 of these labor dice moving independently of one another. But for this first labor, they keep it pretty simple. All right, so the first step in each labor is to draw a random mood card. Here we've gotten battered. Some of these, like I said, are positive, some are negative. And this deck always contains 9 cards, but as we go through the labors, some cards are going to get replaced with different versions to kind of reflect the trauma and things that are haunting Hercules through his labors. Here I've gotten battered, which is not my favorite. It's taking away one of my dice for this challenge. Now, that does not change my max number of dice, which will be altered as you level up and stuff. But for now, I'm going to have 3 dice for the challenge. When this goes away, get shuffled back in. I could draw the exact same one again on later labor. And now we go through the basic turn structure of the turn. I roll the dice. I can use blue powers to manipulate them. I place them on gold spaces or on the labor itself. I move the labor die and suffer its effects. Rinse and repeat. So that's kind of how things go. So let me move over to show my little chip theory rolling thing here. Okay, so I got 2 4s and a 5. Now, what am I going for here? It depends on the labor. So this one has a 5 and a 6 slashed, so either value will damage the lion. But I said that first I get to mitigate my dice, so I can use any blue powers I have. You put the die actually in the spot, so you can't move it and do other manipulation, and you do what it says. So in this case, I can lower or raise a die by 1 at the cost of 1 of my spirit, 1 of my health. So I'm going to do that. Get this to a 5. Get that down to 16. Okay, so I've finished doing my mitigation. I've finished manipulating my dice. So now I go to the dice placement. I'll put that here, bring him down to a 5, put it here, bring him down to a 4. Not a bad first turn. This 4 is worthless to me, but as you'll see in a second, you get a lot more stuff to do with your dice as you get into the later labors. Okay, now I advance all the labor dice to the next spot. In this case, I am taking 1 more spirit damage, and he's down to 4. And we go through it again. So that's basically how the game runs. All right, well, so it goes. No use manipulating there. He's down to a 3, but he's hitting me again to bring me down to 14. This little symbol heals him 1. So unless I get incredibly lucky with my dice here, I'm not going to win immediately. Okay, I did get a 6, but I can't manipulate anything else. I was getting a little bit worrying. Yeah, having fewer dice is not great. All right, so he is healing himself back to 3. Come on, Hercules, don't lose the game immediately. All right, that was good. That was good. Okay, so I got that. Can be raised up to, where is it? A 5 at the cost of 1 spirit, plus the natural 6 I rolled. So he's down to 1, but he's hitting me for 2 more. Ouch. And yeah, if I can't get a 4 or higher here, then I lose, which is, yeah. Oh my gosh, where was that roll earlier in my life? All right, so we've defeated the Nemean lion. So my regular die comes back and back to my 4. And whenever you defeat a labor, you flip over all the cards involved. So when there are more than 1, and you get to pick 1 of them to keep as a basic level up. So here I only get 1. This is the first one you'll always get, impenetrable hide. I am healing 2 spirit immediately. Thank God for that. I have a new manipulation power. I can put a 3 or a 6 here to swap it to the other value. And I have a new gold space here. So this is somewhere to put your dice after you've finished all your blue manipulation instead of on the labor itself. In this case, I can put any die here and it gives me a block, which will prevent 1 damage from the labor for that same round. So if I just have extra dice kind of hanging out, I'll have something to do with them. All right, let's keep going forward. We go to the Lernean hydra, which is also just a single card. As you can imagine for a hydra, it's tough to kill and it keeps on healing. In the actual myth, Hercules had to burn the stumps of its neck and cauterize them. So it's a 6 to start, but every single time he advances, he's going to heal 1 or 2 over here. And I can only hit him with 6s instead of 5s and 6s. Now, with my 3 becoming a 6 and still having my bow, it shouldn't be too bad, but let's see what mood we get. Oh, nice. So some of them are positive. I got resolute for +1 die. I'm very happy about that. And this one still has only a single labor die. And we'll have to keep on adjusting things and probably zooming out eventually to get everything in frame. All right, 5 dice. I'm feeling good about this. I'm feeling less good about it now. All right, so 3 goes to 6. Now, importantly, once a die is used in a blue mitigation spot like this, you can't use it in another one. So I don't know, if this could make a die into a 5, I couldn't then move it over here and make it to a 6. Once you put it on a blue spot, it's locked until you start doing your gold and your actual attacks. So I will, it doesn't even matter. Well, a single 6 doesn't do anything because he's about to heal. So, I'll still put it over here, get him down to 5. Mike's wasting some time, but I will put this over here and cool. So he comes here, he tries to hit me for 1, but can't because of my shield, but I also don't hit him for 1. Great. Good first turn, Mike. Let's try to not roll like trash this time. All right, second round. Oh my gosh, did I really? Oh my Yeah, I'm not going to waste take a damage on the bow of Hercules to make that up into a 6. I don't have a 3. Gosh, darn it. All right, well, I won't block his damage. Nothing happens. It is not an auspicious start. Like usually, my last time I was fighting this guy, I was at least doing 2 damage around. Okay, that's a little better. So I can get that up to a 6. I can hurt myself 1 to get that to a 6. And then I'll place both of these to lower him. I'm just going to make him to a 5 because he's about to go here and hurt me, and I'll block the damage, right? Oh, man, he's going to heal twice in a second. All right, here we go. Come on, come on. Ooh, that looks good. That looks very, very good. So I'll flip that to a 6 and do 3 damage to him. Even his 2 healing is not going to save him this time. Oh, I don't need to block. He's not attacking me. All right, so he goes here and goes up to 4. Come on, stupid hydra. I'm going to murder. Yeah, my die fell out. Ooh, but it was good. Ooh, oh man, I can't quite kill him. Okay, that's fine. So doing a 6 here. I will take the damage. Don't like getting hurt this much to make that a 6. I'll make that a 6. I'll block the damage that's coming. So he is down to 1, which then goes up to 2, and I block his damage. All right. So I got a few more rounds. Should be easy peasy now. Yep, that'll do it. All right, boom. Get out of here, Hydra. I was a little worried there in the beginning, but we made it through. So I'm back to my regular 4 dice. I don't get to keep this anymore. For a purely flavor fun effect, they have you flip your bow card because Hercules dipped his arrows in the Hydra's venomous blood. So yeah, it doesn't actually change the effect at all, but it's kind of fun. And then, oh wait, I'm flipping this guy. What do I get now? So I get a permanent +1 die. Very big. So now my dice pool will be 5 dice. And I've got 2 rerolls. I can put a die here and then reroll it. So pretty nice. Now, you don't, by the way, get a billion cards for the 12 labors because you'll see many of the labors require you to remove a previous reward card. So you're not just going to be kind of covered in cards very quickly. Now, I didn't heal it all. You do get some healing effects later, but I don't love where my life is. All right, let's zoom out a bit as we go against the Ceryneian hind. All right, so this is, I think, our last single card. This one can only be hurt by pairs of dice of the same value. So, to do like 6 damage, let's say that I rolled, I don't know, this. So the 2 4s would do a single, oh, wait, that's not 2 4s. Why did I think that was, okay, anyway. If that was a pair, the pair would do a single point of damage. So 2 dice are going to get 1 damage for me. Now, labors follow the lightning effect. This is not always as clear as I wish it was, but, they're trying to make it as clear as possible in the final version. But yeah, so in this case, he'll heal. This one permanently removes, well, not permanently, sorry, removes one of my dice for the rest of this battle. I'll get it. I'll be back to my 5 at the end of this battle. Heals, does damage. So heals, remove a die, heals, does damage. So this one does not have the auto loss like, the Hydra did, for example. But it might as well be an auto loss because clearly once you lose a certain number of dice, you're not going to be able to get pairs anymore and you'll lose anyway. But yeah, it's because the labor in the myth was kind of like this ongoing hunt that has took forever. So it's kind of fun how they're trying to model that sort of stuff with the actual mechanics. All right, I need to get my mood. This time, okay, this one's pretty basic. I got Haunted, which just does an immediate 1 spirit damage, and so it goes. All right, here we go. I need pairs. Okay, so I can do the 2 4s. That seems good. I can change the 3 into a 6, so that'll get me another pair. And then there's not really any point in doing anything else because he's not attacking me. So I'm going to get him down to 4, and then he's going to immediately heal back to 5. So it goes sometimes. All right. Next battle, this is the last time I'll have 5 dice before he breaks one of them. Okay, that looks pretty good. I've got a pair right away. And then, I could take a damage to make the 3 into a 4 or the 4 into a 3 with my bow. We might as well go for a reroll first, right? So sure, because if I roll a 3, I'll pair up. If I roll a 4, I'll pair up. If I roll a 6, I can then change the 3 into a 6 and I'll pair up. So lots of possible ways this could go. Hey, there we go. All right, so again, no point in doing anything else. He's not attacking me to need a block yet. So I'm getting him down to 3. But then he is breaking one of my dice. I will keep it nearby. It is still part of my overall pool. So like the plus die from the Venomous Blood is a permanent upgrade. But now, yeah, it's going to be a lot harder to get those double damages, and he's about to heal again. Okay, well, that's actually pretty good. All right, so same thing again. I want to reroll the 1 to try to get a 6 or a 3, because then I can change it. Or actually, I have the +or -1, so there's lots of results I could change. So let's reroll the 1. You got a 5. Hey, we'll take a damage. I would have finished this guy off. So that takes us down to a 5 here. So we're getting him down to 1 life, but then he comes back to 2. And he's about to hit me really hard. Most I could do is block 1. I'm pretty dang hurt. More hurt than I was last time I was playing through the labors. Oh, I don't love that. I could clearly use the bow and hurt myself, but let's go for some rerolls first. I guess the 2 is kind of the oddball here. So let's reroll that first. Okay, paired up the 6. Oh, so I could, yeah, I got to do it. I'm going to go ahead and take another spirit to lower this to a 4, and then I'll finish him before he even gets to do that double attack. It seems like the way to go. Back up to 5 dice, and I get, yay, Blessing of Artemis, so I'm healing, thank you. And then here we go, our first divinity ability. If we get a pair of 4s, we can raise our divinity by 1. Remember, to technically win the game, by the end of the 12 labors, and we've done 3, my divinity needs to be at a full 12. Now, there will be better, more cost-effective ways to raise your divinity later, but might as well start doing it. There are, unfortunately, a few bosses that'll lower your divinity, so it's not like it's a permanent thing. Cool. Right now we go to labor number 4, the Erymanthian boar. And here we go, our first duel card. And again, this is like nearly final production quality. They were saying that like the gold embossing was like slightly off in the prototype, although I don't really notice it that badly. It looks really good to me. So the boar is the first one that has 2 labor dice going at once. So they will each advance and resolve their effect, and you can kill them separately. So once you defeat one, it doesn't advance anymore. And they each have their own way of being hurt. This one, you need to place 3 dice, and the sum of 2 of the dice has to equal the sum of the 2 dice has to equal the 3rd dice. And this one, it can be any number of dice, but it has to be a sum of exactly 12. So clearly, like 2 6s would be the ideal range there. And let's see what our mood is this time. Ooh, yay! This is a really good one. Ferocious lets you put a die here. It just becomes a blue you can use this round. And you can change the die to any value you want. Pretty dang good. Where am I going to put... Actually, you know what? Let's switch. There we go. That kind of works. You might miss a little bit of the dice coming out here. All right. So what do I need? I need 3 dice here, pair of 6s here. I mean, the pairs... Well, let's look at the tracks. So it's going to do 2 damage, heal itself, prevent me from using any block effects right before they both advance to a double, like a 4 hit. So that's pretty annoying. And then another 2 hit. This one is lower hits, although this sucks, breaking a die, obviously. And then a big hit, and then that. I'm also about to get hit for 3 damage. Gosh. I mean, here I could do 1 damage to each. Seems like not a terrible thing to do. Pretty easily, because I could do 1 plus 2 equals 3. And then I could use Ferocious to get a pair of 6s. Although it's probably better to, focus my fire on 1 die and just get it dead. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. So hold on. That was a 5. Okay, so if I go here and change this to a 6, if I kill myself and change that at a damage to a 6, and then use Ferocious to make this a 6, then I'm doing 1, 2, block 1 of the damage coming in. So he's already 1 from death before he's going to heal. But then I do take 2 damage after the blocking. Oh my gosh, I'm really hurt here. That's okay. If I can defeat this die pretty quickly, then I should be able to take my time a bit more for this one and potentially even get some divinity going. We'll see how that goes. Oh, that's a good start. That's a very good start. So I already got a 6. I just need another one to defeat this guy. I mean, again, I could add up to 12 in any number of ways, but clearly the best way is the way I'm doing. I mean, I guess I could just change this into a 6. And then 1 plus 4 is 5, so I'm already good. Yeah. All right, so I'm just going to tank some more damage, but I'll finish this guy off. So that die just stops advancing entirely. And I'll do 2 damage to this one. But then he knocks me down to 7. Ouch. All right, but now I'm not taking any damage this next time. Let's try to get that guy to like 1 life, and then again, maybe build up some divinity. I don't have to defeat him as quickly as possible. Oh, what the heck? That's not really great in any way. Yeah, that was stupid. Let's use some rerolls first. Okay, so Venomous Blood is a 3. What is going on here? We'll do Venomous Blood again. Okay, great. It's a 2. I mean, okay, I can use a 3 to change into a 6. Then 3 plus 3 equals 6. But I was hoping to, like, get the 4 thing. I mean, I could if I don't want to hurt myself more. Divinity's not worth that much. And I don't need a shield. Yeah, that's a weird turn. All right, let's do 1 damage to him. And then nothing else. He's breaking one of my dice. I only have 4. And I want to kill him this round, but I wanted to get Blessing of Artemis too. Well, let's see how the dice come out. Give me some 4s. There's a 4. But 1 plus 1 do not equal 5. Oh, never mind. There's no way for me to get 2 dice and finish him off. All right, so we'll just do the basic thing. 1 plus 4 equals 5. He's defeated. No divinity gained. Lots of life lost. Not great. Not great. Okay, now with the boar dead, I get to pick a card. And this value in the bottom right is if you want to skip straight to a labor. So like if you die in the middle of the labors and you just want to start where you left off and like try labor 6 again, or if you just don't feel like playing the earlier labors, which are pretty straightforward each time. So you pick, you kind of like pick all the upgrades you would have gotten, but you take as much damage as the sum of all the values in the bottom right to kind of represent the battles that you've gone through. And these also are kind of an indicator of how relatively strong each of the cards is. So these are about the same, I guess. They're both -1s. Now, a misprint on here for the prototype, but again, for the final game, it'll be good, is that in the course of that last labor, Hercules' friend Pholus was killed by an accident. So the deck of moods always stays the same. And it says it removes melancholic. So I am getting rid of melancholic. It is out for the rest of the game, and I will have a slightly different set because now I have that one Ghost of Pholus haunting me card in the set of 9. I might not draw it. It's just an alternate card, but it is there. All right, now what do I want? So I'm going to get 2 healing either way. I'm going to get a 6th die either way. Love that. And then I can either get, when I place my dice, 2 of a kind to get 2 healing, or I can get this. If I take 2 damage, I can place a die here and basically double it. So like if it's a 6, it's like I have 2 6s that I can place on the board. I'm pretty hurt already, y'all. Yeah, I'm going to go for this version of regret, even though I do like that to let you beat people up a lot more. Okay, so I do heal 2, back to 9. And I get another permanent die for 6. These, by the way, like white upgrades with no boxes and stuff, are only resolved once when you first get the card. The healing, the increasing of your dice pool. And that also means later on, like you'll see in, I think, the next labor, when you have to remove one of your rewards, even if you remove it, you don't like lose the healing or lose the die. That's a permanent thing you get. All right, now I got to get my pooper scooper and clean out some stables, which is another double 1 with 2 dice. So this one can only be hit by 1s. This one can also only be hit by 1s. So they are kind of pulling each other's duty. Haha, duty. Sorry, stable shoveling. Okay, so this one heals, does a lot of damage, breaks a die, damage, damage, damage. This one, damage, damage, heals itself. Oh, takes away a divinity if we've actually gotten one. Wouldn't care about that yet. Stops you from blocking. And again, big, big damage. Oh, and Ferocious goes back in the deck. I loved you, Ferocious. All right, what's my mood? Haunted. I take 2 spirit. I mean, it could be worse, although it's also not great. There's another haunt in there. It does 3 damage to you. Ouch. God, what am I even trying to do here? Get 1s, which Impenetrable Hide isn't going to really help with at all. Yeah, I mean, like Bow of Hercules, Venomous Blood might help. We're kind of just trusting to fate here. That's not it, fate. I can at least try to like heal and get the blessing. All right, so let's use the bow to do at least 1 damage and hurt myself. I might as well try to reroll some. So I've already got several pairs for the regret. I don't have any 4s. Anything can be used to block. So let's reroll the 6, I guess, with Venomous Blood. Oh, there's a 4. Okay, if we somehow get another one. Well, I guess we could. Oh, no, we already used the bow. We can't lower or raise something anymore. All right, I have a pair, which is not going anywhere. Okay, that didn't help at all with the second reroll. I could switch a 3 to a 6 or a 6 to a 3. Who cares? So, yeah, let's just go ahead and heal myself twice. Thank you, regret. And block 1 damage incoming. And this one heals after 2 turns. This one heals after 3. Let's try to finish this one off before it can get to its healing spot, maybe. All right, so we're taking 2 damage, but blocking 1. So I think between us hurting ourselves, healing 2, and taking 1 damage, we kind of came out even there. We got 1 damage through. Let's hope for more nat 1s this time. Oh, there we go. Oh, I like that a lot. Yes, I do. All right, so I've got the 1s. I can lower 1. Let's do some re-rolling with Venomous Blood. I don't want to re-roll the 6 because that can become a 3 if I want to pair up for regret. So let's try. Oh, that 5 became a 1. All right, so he's already going to be dead now. So let's try to re-roll. Oh, sorry. Let's actually put it here to show I've used the power. And okay, this is the best ever. So I'm going to hurt myself 1 to go down to 6. Or sorry, I go down to 6, but I've got that. And then 1, Wait, why did I think? Oh, there it is. I was like, why did I think I had 4 ones? So this one's already dead. That was fantastic. And let's go and use regret to heal 2. Oh, and this guy just heals himself, and they can't go above their max life. Here, we can get rid of this other card for a second. So yeah, that was beautiful. Okay, he's about to do 2 damage, so I definitely want to block this turn and or heal. I haven't gotten any divinity. Great job, Mike. Oh, good. There's a 1. Okay, so we'll definitely keep that in here for a second. One of the 2s can be lowered with the bow. I've got a pair of 5. So let's try rolling this other 2, see what happens. Okay, it's a 3. Do I want to reroll anything else? Because I've got the pair for regret. I can lower that with the bow. Still have not gotten like any 4s, so nothing's happening there. Well, I might as well reroll to see if I get a natural 1, right? So the 6 is the way to go there. Oh, wow. Okay, awesome. So that'll be a 1. Let's hurt myself. That'll be a 1. Let's heal twice and block 1. He hits me for 2, so I take 1, but then I hit him for 3, down to 2, and he's just going to take away a die next turn. So yeah, let's try to heal and get divinity. I don't even want to hurt this guy. Like, I mean, I'll get him down to 1 life, but for this next turn, it's kind of, okay, cool. So that's the 1. Where are my 4s? I just want a 4. Oh, where's my, like, ferocious or whatever that mood card was? Let me change anything to anything else. Okay, I can definitely heal. I could lower the 3 up to get 1 4. I mean, I'd be hurting myself. So I got the pair already. Let's reroll a 6 and get another 6. Not helping. Let's reroll another 6 and get what? Okay. It would have been great for all these fights where I needed 6s. Okay. So, shoot, man. Not much I can do. Okay. So, I'll heal 2. I'm not going to change anything. I don't need to block. I'm hitting him down to 1. He's breaking one of my dice. And I guess I'll kill the guy this turn. But I'll try to heal and maybe get some divinity while I'm doing it. Okay, hey, I finally see if... Okay, I got all the 1s I need. Thank you. I got the... I can change a 3 to a 4. Let's reroll the 1. Gosh darn it. I'm trying to get a pair and... Is there any way for me to get a pair? Well, I guess... The 3 can become a 6, or the 6 can become a 3, but that would give up the chance. Well, if I'm definitely going to use the 3 and 4 for the divinity, let's re-roll the 6. Oh, okay. So I can get the divinity for free. Yay. My first one. But, oh, sorry. Technically, that was a re-roll. Yeah, there's no way for me to match up the 1 to get the healing, unfortunately. But my health is okay. It's better than it started. So I'll defeat them. And there she goes. And we're back to 6 dice. Okay, and what are our options? We're going to heal 3. We have to remove 1 prior reward. Wah-wah. And then we get 1 of these. So this one, when you place a die here, you get to re-roll any number of dice in your pool. Pretty powerful. And this one locks a die here for the round, so you won't be able to place it on anything, but lets you change any other die. God, that's good. Although, I mean, re-rolling everything is great when, like, nothing is what you wanted. But yeah, and then if I'm locking a die, I'm not getting... I'm not going to be getting my pairs, my divinity and stuff as much. I mean, they're thinking this one's stronger, right? Because I take 3 damage for this, 1 damage for this. I mean, I think that's how I didn't actually ask, by the way. Like, maybe they think this is the stronger one and you took less damage because you had a stronger die. I don't know, like, how they were balancing it exactly. I don't want to lose dice. I'm going to get this one. So we do heal 3. Heck yeah. Oh, but I have to get rid of something. Crud. I mean, the bow sucks, but it's also great. Impenetrable hide is nice. Regret is clearly beautiful. I don't have any other way to get divinity, but like that card's also doing nothing for me. Venomous blood is kind of hit or miss, and I have another reroll now. Yeah, I don't feel good about it, but yeah, we'll get rid of this. Oh, crud. I just knocked the thing. What was it at? 13 and 1, I think. All right, the next labor is the Stymphalian birds. There's 3. Oh, that's right. 4 cards this time. Hold on. There we go. We can kind of see them all right. So these have each a labor die. This is a tougher one. And they all like 6s. Oh, man, I'm really glad I didn't get rid of the impenetrable high, which I did think about doing. Well, no, I guess I didn't really think about it. But yeah, they all like 6s. And then 3 of them. So, oh, never mind. 3 of them like 6s, 3 of them like 3s. These ones in the middle that have a longer track are more restrictive. So this one's just attacking me and then ending the game. This one's preventing me from blocking and then attacking a whole bunch. This one is nasty. These are attack spots, but this one advances every labor die 1 space. So that's like almost a game over if I can't get 3s fast enough. And then this one just attacks a bunch. Okay. And what's our... we got the Ghost of Pholus. We're thinking about our centaur friend. So we have to cover a war, which means we just like can't use the card at all. I don't know, man. Divinity, you're just going to wait for a little bit while I try to murder some birds. All right, so 3s and 6s. 3s and 6s. Let me zoom out a little bit more. It's funny, the first time I played this, I was actually playing it on my desk at work, and it was like, oh, this fits easily on my desk. And then it just kept on getting bigger. And I was like, nope, need to find a different space to play this. Ooh, that seems not bad, not bad. All right, let's, I definitely like the 3s and 6s, and especially the 3s, right, because of that guy. So let's, like, lock in the 3 to reroll any other dice I want. I think I'll reroll everything. It's not a 3 or 6, maybe. I don't know if that was the right call, but we'll see how it goes. And I can change this to a 3. I really want to kill that guy that pushes them. Okay, then I can do some damage with the 6 one. Oh, that's right, I got rid of my double reroll. Do I want to take damage to hyperspeed the kill? I think I do. Or I could give a double healing, which I'm not getting right now. Let's go for the damage. Okay, so that's going to be a 3. Hurt myself. And then I will block 1, but it's not going to be enough. All right, so what am I doing? I'm blocking 1. I'm doing 3 damage to this guy. So he's almost done already. And yeah, since this guy can only be hurt by 6, I mean, he does have more life as well, and he takes longer. I don't know. All right, so taking 1, 2, 3, and next turn I can't block. I block 1 of the 3, so we take 2. All right. So we got to finish this guy off. That's pretty straightforward. And then we kind of got to work on the the faster ones, because so what if this guy's damaging us? We don't want to lose completely. All right. Oh my gosh. That's too many 3s. I didn't need all those 3s. Should I can kill this one and wipe out one of those and then still heal 2, which is kind of necessary. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to redo any of that. That was a great roll. These guys are equivalent. And then, boom. All right, so I'm healing 2, back to 12. Killing this one entirely. Killing this one entirely. I did hurt that one a little bit, but I haven't touched the other ones. But then they're doing 3 damage. So I did lose ground a little bit there. But now I got to... Oh, my gosh. This is a fast and brutal one. I got to kill that guy. Come on, maybe. Oh, that's good. That's actually very good, right? Is it good? Okay, I got 3 6, so I can definitely hurt him. I can raise one of these up to a 6 to finish him off. Let's go ahead and reroll. Should I keep the 5? Because I could make it a 6 with the bow. Sure. No, I'll reroll it. I'll keep the 3, obviously. Okay, that looks good. So he's 3s or 6s. So I can kill him with 3 of those, do another damage to him with 1, and then heal 2. Yeah. I could hurt the guy more. But if I only have to do 2 damage to him and just get 2 6s with this and this and this, I feel like that's probably going to be okay. Okay, so what am I doing? I'm doing a 6 here, 3, 3, 6 here, heal 2, which completely cancels out the 2 damage he's doing. Oh, he's down to 2 life. Okay. All right, no whammy. Give me some 6s, or some 3s are fine too. Okay, beautiful. All right, so we're good to go. We can't do the divinity, so all we can do is heal 2. I'll take it, and boom, boom, with the 2 6s. Take that, birds! All right, we got to figure out what our next reward is. So they are all giving me a divinity, a permanent die, and 3 healing. And this one, a 5 gives me 2 shields. That's pretty dang good. Although, I got some healing. This one, it's supposed to have the same icon as Ferocious. The die I place here can be changed to anything, which is ridiculous. This one lets me change an even die to an odd die. Now, how is that? This is just better than that, right? And they're both -2s. Yeah, I'm not always clear on the design decisions for some of these effects here. And then this one, any die lets you heal 1, which is clearly more consistently better. This is just too good, right? I could challenge myself more by using weaker ones on purpose. They say that's another way to kind of modify the difficulty, but that doesn't feel as good to me. All right, so I'm at 7 dice. I'm healing 3. Wow. And getting my 2nd divinity. Oh, and the ghost is gone, so I can theoretically get more divinity now. All right, on to the Cretan bull. All right, so this one's interesting. You put a 2 dice, or a die stacked on top of a die here, because he has 12 life, basically, so he has a bunch of life. And you get to pick your poison. You get to pick which way he goes. So which way he goes, 1 damage and heal, 1 damage and heal himself twice, break your dice. And then you have to look at the directionality of the lightning bolts, which again, I wish was more of a direct arrow, but so it goes. So you keep going here to double heal, 2 damage, death. If you go this way, damage, heal, triple damage, and I didn't take that 5 to block die. Then you choose break a die, heal, damage, heal a lot, damage, or you go this way, heal, damage, lose a divinity, damage. I mean, I don't know. We don't have to decide yet. And how did we actually hurt him? You need specifically a 3, and then any other die, and the sum of those 2 dice has to be equal to or less than a third die. So if it's a 3 and a 1, this last die could be a 4, 5, or 6. If it's a 3 and a 2, this last die could be a 5 or a 6. If it's a 3 and a 3, it could be a 6. You get the idea. And I have a lot of dice, but this guy has a ton of life. And yeah, we're going to get our mood. Oh my gosh, this is the most painful one. Taking 3 damage, but hey, at least it's not messing with my actual ability to do anything. Okay, so let's roll. We need some 3s. We need some high values. That's not some of the things I just said. All right, so I can change something into anything. I can re-roll a bunch. I mean, I like 3s, and a 6 can become a 3. So let's put a 6 here to re-roll. I mean, I don't know if I need to I don't re-roll at all. I don't really know. Maybe I should have kept some 4s for divinity. Ooh, that seems good. That seems pretty good. All right, so we'll definitely do... So I got a 3, and... Oh, I don't really want 6s, do I, here? I mean, I could do a 3, 3, 6. That would hit him once. And how much do I want to work to hit him a second time? I mean, I could change the 1 into a 3... And then lower, I can't lower the 6. So I can lower this 6 down to be a 5. 3, 2, 5. And then I could block his 1 damage. Yeah, all right, let's do it. So a 5 there. This is becoming a 3. This is blocking a damage. And then 3, 2, 5. 3, 3, 6. So he's down to 4. And then... Even though it does a lot of damage, I'm going to have him go this path. I mean, it's also shorter, right? No, it's actually the same. Okay, yeah, because I'm going to go this path because it only has 1, 2 healing. Now, he kicks my butt and takes my divinity, but I'm just really worried about not finishing him off otherwise. Okay, so I blocked his only damage. Wait, did I slide the damage down for myself? I think I did. If I didn't, sorry for cheating. All right, so he's about to heal himself, but he's not doing anything to me. Well, that seems pretty good. I already got like a 3, 2, 5 going on. I don't have another 3, so let's put this here to reroll all of these. I guess I can keep those. Okay, that seems fine, actually, because I can do this to become a 3, and then that'll be 3, 3, 6, 3, 2, 5. Can't accomplish anything with that last one. He's not even attacking me. Okay, so it goes, but I did get him down. Well, to 2, but then he's going to heal 1, so he's at 9 life. Oh my gosh, he has a lot. And he's about to whoop me. So, I definitely want to hurt him at least once, maybe twice here, but I also want to get my healing going and my blocking going. All right, let's see. Okay, I got a 3. That's good. I can get another 3 with a 6. But again, I think I only want to hit him once here and not die. So with that in mind, let's do I could do the 6, 6 to heal. 3, 1, 4 to hit him. Oh, I could also go for Blessing of Artemis if I'm doing that, or I could block so I don't take any damage. Let's try to get a blessing. How could I do that, though? I don't really... If I keep the 3... I could, put the 3 here and re-roll. Not the 4, but these ones, maybe? Okay. So there we go. I got 2 4s for Artemis. Oh, but then I need... What do I need? Oh, if I change this... to a 6. Yeah, this should work. Okay, so 3, 3, 6 to hit him once. He's down to 2. 6, 6 to heal 2 to cancel some of his damage. 4, 4 to divinity or to divine divinity to do that. And then he's hitting me for 3. So I go 1 back beyond where I was. I had to pause for a second there. I couldn't remember if I'd done the damage. All right, so he's about to heal himself, but I can just go ham. So let's try to hit him twice here, which is the best I can do in a given round. All right, great. I got a 3. I can change another thing to a 3. If I do that, 3 plus 1 is 4. So I need something else, though. I don't want to use my bow if I can help it. So I mean, these ones are fine. Let's re-roll these 3, maybe. Oh, I think that worked out fine, right? Because let's see. Because I can change this. Oh, that's right. I haven't anything. I can change anything to anything. I really don't have to worry as much as I'm trying to. Okay, so I can change that. So that becomes 3, 3, 6 and 3, 1, 4. So he's losing that die, but he gets right back here. 2, 7. And the last die was wasted, so it goes. All right, we got to hit him. I'm definitely going to lose that divinity. But he's just hitting me for a while. He's not going to heal anymore, so I just got to do, this damage, 2, damage. So that's 3, 4, 5. So I get 5 turns to deal 7 damage. So I got to get some double turns in there. But then I can focus on like healing and other stuff. Oh, gosh. That's not great. Maybe I make this a like divinity healing 1 damage turn. Because I've got this. If I change this to a 3... yeah, then 3 plus 2 equals 5. So that'll do the 1 damage. When I forgot it was greater, oh man, yeah, I had more flexibility to use this than I remembered. I was thinking it had to be an exact sum and not greater than or equal to. So like 3 and 1 could be 6 easily. Okay, and then, so I'm healing 2, but then I lose it right away when he hits me. And I'm gaining another divinity, although he's going to take 1 away in a moment. But, okay, 6 more damage. All right, here we go. We got this, maybe. All right, the 3 is great. The 6 is good now. I'm actually remembering how it works. I mean, the 5 is also good. Yeah, let's try to hit him for 2 this time, right? So I can change the 6 to a 3. And then 3, 1, 4, 3, 2, 5. Again, it doesn't have to be an exact thing. This is kind of how it's working out. But then he steals one of my divinity, so I'm back to 3. But I got a decent like chunk of divinity going here. All right. So this turn, I could do 1 or 2 damage. If I do 2, I'm going to clearly get hurt a lot. Oh, I got a lot of 3s. Okay, so a 3, 2, 5. I can change one of these 3s into a 6. So 3, 1, 6 would also do it because it has to be higher. So then, though, I'm just tanking 2 damage. All right, let's just see if I can finish this guy, right? Seems okay. 3. Okay, let's re-roll. The 6s are actually fine. Let's just re-roll this other. Well, I guess the 2's fine too. Let's re-roll these 2 4s. Oh, there we go. Again, another 3. So 3, 2, 6 is fine. And then I can just change this into, I don't know, a 1. So 3, 1, 6. Boom. Get out of here, bull. All right, and I'm gaining another die. I have to remove another reward. Okay, and then this is a plus or minus 1 without paying for it, like the bow. And this is specifically adding +1 to a value. I like this better. I don't like hurting myself with the bow, so let's remove that. And we're at 8 dice now. Nice. All right, we got some flesh-eating horses here. And yeah, interesting. A little placement of the card there. 6 over here and a 6 over here. And here they both need a 1, a 2. Oh my gosh, specifically a 1, 2, 3. I kind of wish I'd kept my... well, I mean, that'll help. That'll help a ton. That'll help. That will kind of help. Oh my gosh, look. So this one's doing 3, then 1, then healing, then breaking, then stopping me from blocking, then attacking. This one's healing, doing damage, healing. I feel like I just want to focus on this one, obviously, right? And then also going to break, because I want to kill one of them before I lose too many dice. Oh my gosh, I'm haunted again. I'm down to 6 life. Not sure if I'm going to survive, y'all. But I do have a lot of dice. I do have a lot of dice. Ooh, that's good. Already got a 1, 2, 3. Well, let's lock that in. Let's use this. I want to keep the 3 as well. Let's re-roll all 4 of these. Okay. I think I want to heal and hit, right? Like get a double hit. So 1. Oh, I got a... okay, so 1, 2, 3. 1. I could lower this to 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then I'll change this into a 4 to heal, not do the divinity because I'm worried about dying. So it gets me to 8. And I'm doing... there it is. 2 damage to... wait, yeah, it's this one because that one's going to heal in a second. All right, so they come in and whoop me down to 5. I'm very close to being dead. Okay, next turn I'm also going to get attacked for 2. So... if I can get some healing, I'll be okay. Okay, once again, I got a natural 1, 2, 3. It's pretty nice. Yeah, ideally, I'd like the exact same thing, like 2 pair. So let's re-roll with this one. I'll keep the 3 again. Very similar results to last time. Okay, that works. Or does it actually work? Yeah, it kind of does. All right, so I've got 1, 2, 3. And then I've got 1, 3. I could increase this to a 2. I could change this to anything. Yeah, kind of a similar run to last time. So I'm knocking this guy down to 2. And I'm healing 2, but they're doing 2, so we'll just leave it where it is. Let's try to kill this guy before he can heal, right? Then we don't have to worry about the break either. Actually, they're both about to heal, so I'm not even taking any damage this turn. So yeah, let's just go wild. Okay, not as good of a result. I did get 1 and a 3. And I could change a 6 into a 3, but whatever. Let's do this with the reroll again. Oh, there we go. Well, kind of. So 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. I can change this into a 1. I'm doing the exact same thing I did last time. 2 6s. Kill him. Heal 2, but not get hurt this time. Yay, he heals for nothing. All right, get out of here, other card. We'll get to you in a second. All right, I'm feeling good. They're about to break something, but I can just do 2 damage to him this turn without any worries. Nice. 1, 2, 3 to start out. And yeah, I guess I like the 3, so let's go ahead and reroll these again. It's too many 3s. Well, it's okay. I can lower this to a 2, right? 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. I can change this to a 1, and that'll get 2 full hits. Now, sadly, yeah, I don't have any other mitigation to make this into 2 4s for the blessing or do the regret, but I did hurt them twice before they take away one of my dice. Now they're about to heal and hurt, although the hurting's not too bad, so I'm not too worried about that. Oh, God. It's a terrible result. Okay. I need to... Now, this says I can reroll any dice. So I assume it would mean itself, maybe. So if I'm understanding that correctly, the rules are not quite, that's good, quite as clear as I might like. Oh, never mind. They're all 1s. I mean, all 2s. I didn't get any 6s either. Okay. So let's raise this up to be a 3. That'll give me 1 hit, which actually might be the best I can do. Let's get a divinity and healing, and then do a single damage, which he'll heal, and he hits me back down to 8. It's okay. That's okay. All right. So he's about to attack me for 2. All right, that's a better-ish roll. Let's do that. And I don't even know if I need to keep another 3. Okay. So I got 1, 2, 3. And then, I don't know if I can hit him again and also heal. Probably can't. So let's actually go for the divinity again. So I'll use this to lower it to a 4. And I'll go divinity, healing, and 1, 2, 3 to get him down to a 3. And then they cancel the healing out with their 2 attack. This is okay. I'm only doing 1 damage and then the divinity damage, and I should be able to kill him before that, hopefully. Okay. Let's keep 1 of the 3s and reroll the rest of this. Ooh, seems pretty good. Oh, that's right. I don't have enough dice. I'm just going to try to hit him twice, if that's possible, which it should be, right? Yeah, because I've got 1, 3, 1, 2, 3. Change this into a 2 as well. Don't have anything to do with that, so I do take a damage, but they're down to 1. And now let's see if I can kill them and also gain a divinity or heal. Okay, so I got the 1 and the 3. Oh, and I got divinity. In fact, I should be able to do all of them, right? If I change this to a 2, that gets me the 1, 2, 3. If I use this to lower this down to a 5, that gets me the 2 healing. That gets me the 1 to... Oh my gosh, what a great final turn. Boom! All right, and I can get... So either way, I'm getting the Ghost of Abderus, placing the Enrage card, which we never drew. Oh, that's right. It forces you to raise a bunch of your dice up, which can be good or bad. Like here would have been terrible when you need 1, 2s, and 3s. This makes you lose a die or take 5 damage. I think losing a die is the only way to go there. All right, so now I can get 2 healing, and I can either get the ability to redraw a mood card once per battle, or I can get the ability to flip a die to its opposite side. Oh, that's so good. I don't know. There aren't even that many good mood cards left in the deck. There's like 1. So maybe I'll go for this one, I think. Okay, and this is a -3, and that's a -1. I really don't know what the rhyme or reason is behind the values you're getting with these. But heal 2, I'm actually in a solid place right now. All right, let's do maybe 1 or 2 more labors. I don't think I'm going to get through the whole 12 because there's only 9, and this video is already going a little bit longer than I would want it to. All right, so this is when we go to the Amazons. We got another cool kind of different shape to the card this time. And we got a very interesting set of dice. This one is just going to stop us from blocking. It also has a much shorter path to go. I think that's supposed to represent Hippolyta, and then these are like the rest of the Amazons I got to kill. And these ones are actually like attacking and hurting us and breaking dice and doing damage and all that badness. And then look at how I have to hurt all of them. What the heck? A die multiplied by another die equals the sum of any number of other dice. So I guess, there's several ways you can go with this, like 1 and 1 and 1. 1 times 1 equals 1. 1 times 2 equals 2. Like there are ways to get away with 3 dice, but you might even need 4 dice sometimes. And I am at 8. Well, wait, I haven't seen what my fun is yet. Oh, stupid Follis again. I got to cover something. I'm doing really good on divinity. I mean, I'm 4 away from the top, and some of the cards give you rewards. Now, they might lose some, so yeah, let's cover that and do all the rest that we can. Okay, we can kind of fit everything on screen. Here we go. That's not great. I definitely want some like lower values, like 1s, to be able to damage these people. Okay, so I'm not going to worry about the not blocking. Generally, the most I can do in a turn is going to be 2 damage. So I need to focus fire on that one quite a bit because I only get, 4 or 5 chances to hit it. But maybe I can quick take out one of these, especially the one's going to get 3 damage down the line. Let's keep one of the lower value ones. No, for this, and just reroll all of those because I want some, just lower values in general. Okay, that seems better. Yeah, because I could do 1 times 3 equals 3, and then 2 times 3 equals 6, and then I have a pair of 5s. That seems great. That seems like it. All right, so I'm going to try to kill this one. So 1 times 3 equals 3, 2 times 3 equals 6, 5 and 5 equals healing. All right, so I've gotten this one down to 1. Then I'm taking 2 damage, the same I just healed, and I can't block next turn, which, I only have the hide. I didn't take the other really good blocking cards, so it doesn't really matter. So I just want to quickly kill this and then focus fire that. Wait, am I going to have enough time? If I do 1, 2 damage here this turn, he's got 5. 2 more damage, he's got 3. 2 more damage, he's got 1. Okay, cool. So if everything goes to plan and I can keep on hitting consistently, I should be able to just kill him in time. Okay, I got 2. Ooh, I love all the 1s. Love all the 1s. 1 times 2 equals 2. 1 times 3 equals 3. 2 6s for healing. I'm not even going to modify any of that. That's just what I wanted. All right. Yeah, the 1s just make the math a lot easier here. Okay, so that's 1 on them. They're dead. 1 on them. They're below. We're healing 2 and taking 2, so that's all a wash. All right. Just got to kill that person. Okay, nice. More 1s and pairs. That just auto works, although it's a little... Okay. I can just change this into a 2, right? So 1 times 2 equals 2. 1 times 3 equals 3. Lower this down to a 5 and heal twice. I feel like I'm definitely getting into a rhythm for this one. So they're down to 3. And I'm actually healing 1 over the damage for that one. Yeah, no blocking doesn't matter as long as I can heal. All right. And... Okay, not as good. Let's keep the lower value and reroll the rest. Okay. Oops. What was that? I don't know. Okay, I could do 1 times 4 equals 4. 2 times 3 equals 6. And then lower this down with Wrath of Hera to heal again. So that's down to 1, and I'm going to heal 1 over their damage, and I don't care that they're healing themselves. All right, cool. I'm going to finish this off right before they break a die. Okay, so it seems like a great roll. 1 3 3. I guess I can make it 1 3 3 with Hera, and then I'll now make this a 4 with this one. So that would get us the healing, and 2 hits, so dead and down to 2, and I healed a 15. Jeez. Okay, but I am losing a die, and let's see if I can kill them with 7 dice before they steal one of the divinities, since I didn't get any. Oh, I think that'll be a yes. 1 and 6 equals 6. 1 and 4 equals 4. Just getting a ton of 1s. All right, so defeated them with not much fuss. All right, yeah, I get the Ghost of Hippolyta. That's not surprising. Oh, I lose Ferocious. That's literally my best card. That's one that lets me change something to anything. God, roll a dice showing a 1 can't be used. Let's try not to draw that. You're going to heal 2, so we'll actually be at max health. And then we have a second way to get divinity. Or we can double a die. That's the one we didn't take before because it would have cost us 4. I feel like with this getting uncovered, we only need 4 more divinity to win, so let's get that one. And all right, yeah, sorry, everybody, I'm going to have to run. My kids are waiting for me before I can quite finish. But yeah, so we had getting the cattle of Geryon. That's the 10th. We had getting the apples and holding the world for Atlas for a while. That's the 11th. And then the big one, this is 4 cards. I'm going to just show you on this on camera. It's cool. Yeah, look at that action. Pretty awesome, right? That's Cerberus or Kerberos. Then they sent me a bonus one that you can slot in, I think, in between 10 and 11, where you go against this dude. But yeah, that is a taste of Hercules and the 12 Labors. I might do a review of this one after I play it some more. But thanks for watching, everybody, and a special thank you to our Patreon supporters, KCW, J. William F., Pedro Lucas, Nick Skeen, Miles, Wayne Scott, and Steve Wren. We'll see you at the next stop.